Leo, you have the eel and iris, safety. Happy birthday. We are now in Leo season. So I hope you have a beautiful birthday month. Now, this is interesting energy. Feeling the nervous system there. So maybe not feeling safe in a new environment or within self. So let's just dive a little bit deeper, Leo, and see what's going on for you here. For the month of August, what does Leo need to know? Thank you so much for being here. As always, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Leo, what's going on here for you? Thank you, Spirit. Nothing is set in stone. Mutable moon. And what I'm getting with this card is the water, the emotion. Your emotions feel a little unsettled here, not feeling safe within self, or not feeling safe to feel your emotions, I'm getting. Can you give me a little bit more for Leo, please, Spirit? Anything else in here? Thank you. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. And we have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. Okay, I'm going to take all of those. So yeah, this is what I was getting with this card. The emotions are really intense here. There's this anxiety, this responsibility of caring for your loved ones, but also for yourself. And you're being asked to create balance here during this time. Let's see what else is going on here for you, Leo. Ooh, maybe you have the strength. Beautiful. Number 50, Angel of Strength. I'll take that one. That's Leo energy. You have the strength to make a decision here. Number 8, indecision. So whether this be a decision about your living situation, your family, your children, maybe changing jobs, there's something here that's making you feel like unsafe, unsteady, unstable. And there's a lot of emotion going on here, particularly in the responsibility of taking care of others, but also yourself. So this could be financial. I'm getting a lot of different things for different people. So place yourself where you fit here. But this just feels a little bit wobbly, Leo. So let's have a look at the tarot. See what's going on here for the month of August. Yeah, for a lot, I'm getting potential parents. There's worry about financial safety, worried about, looking after the family. So let's have a look here. What's going on? The 3 of Cups. Okay. And the Page of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles. So there's potentially a opportunity that's come in, hence the indecision. But you fear that there's not going to be enough, or it's going to, so maybe this is just a job opportunity, but you're like, that means having to move schools for our children or something to that extent, like there's something disruptive about this new opportunity or this decision that you're having to make here. Let's have a look at your energy. The Emperor, Aries energy. Okay, wanting to be in control here, wanting to also take action. This is divine masculine energy, so really that provider energy at this time. Okay, what's your challenge here? The 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is investing and waiting for the return of investment, but also this challenge is investing in this new direction, or whatever this decision is that you have here. Do I invest in this? Okay, what is coming towards you here? The 5 of Arrows. Interesting. Really wanting to win at all costs. Wanting to ensure, this is where the Emperor energy is, that real wanting to control the situation. The 5 of Arrows is ensuring that this goes in your favor. Really wanting to make something work here. It's coming from fear rather than anything else. Because if there was no fear, you'd be like, oh, give it a go. If it doesn't work out, we'll be fine. So there's a lot of fear underneath this. So what is your advice here? The 6 of Cups. Interesting. The past, but this is also soul connections. Dive deeper on that as well. Okay. Interesting. Let's have a look. Why is the Emperor here for Leo? Yeah, you're wanting to take action. You want to move forward here. Anything else? But you're feeling the weight of responsibility. The 10 of Wands. See how that person's carrying absolutely everything. This new, so there's 2 paths here. We have that in the same indecision card. You're at a fork in the road here. You're wanting to move forward, but you're carrying a massive burden. Now, there's this sense of responsibility that I'm getting throughout this reading. Strong sense of responsibility. Wanting to ensure everyone is cared for, looked after, happy, safe. So there's this real dominant masculine energy of the protector, the provider. Interesting. Okay. So the 7 of Pentacles is your challenge. We have the Justice card. I'm actually getting contract from that, which is interesting. So this may be a new contract, whether it be contract on a new house or a new job. So that's interesting. We have the Hierophant here, the Knight of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. So yeah, the challenge here is investing and committing the Hierophant to this path. The Knight of Wands is in and out energy, not too sure whether or not to invest in this new contract, or this new venture, this new idea, this whatever this decision you have here. The 4 of Cups is, I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to disappoint others. So that's that responsibility. Wow, okay. Hence why the 5 of Arrows. This energy of like it has to work out. This pressure, my goodness. So the 5 of Arrows, why is this here for Leo? Yeah, that 10 of Wands, that pressure is huge. So the 10 of Wands coming out again, the sense of responsibility that this has to work. There's no room for disappointment with the 4 of Cups. My goodness. Leo, that's a lot to put on oneself. Why the 10 of Wands here? Why the 10 of Wands? The 9 of Wands, the Emperor underneath that again. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, so maybe something hasn't worked out in the past, hence why the Emperor is that controlling, protective energy. We have the 6 of Wands. This is wanting to be victorious. There is a lot of pressure that you're putting on yourself to make something work, to be successful here. And yeah, it's really interesting. It's a lot to put on oneself. So let's go straight into your advice. Why is the advice, the 6 of Cups for Leo? Okay. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, And the Six of Cups. Okay, so there is something in your past here that needs to be looked at, because the Eight of Pentacles is about working on the Five of Pentacles. This is abandonment. This is being left out in the cold. This is not having enough. So there may be some past energy here. Maybe you were raised with not a lot of money, or feeling like you had to scrimp and scrape to get through. There's something about your past here that you're being asked to walk away from. An old belief, because you're holding a lot of burden here of the sense of responsibility, but also fear that if it doesn't work out, I'm going to lose my loved ones. I'm going to lose everything. So give me a little bit more on the advice for the Six of Cups here for Leo. This could be generational too, so something that you've inherited, a belief maybe that you've inherited from your parents, grandparents. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a brand new opportunity here for you. Hence why the indecision. And it looks like wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups. But this past energy here is putting a lot of pressure. Now, when there is a lot of pressure, energy doesn't flow, it restricts. So I feel like your advice here is to look at why these emotions are coming up, why there is this fear, why there is this pressure to control, and it feels really restrictive almost, very stressful as well, because this opportunity looks like wish fulfillment. Looks like it would mean that you could move from your heart space. The Page of Wands is good news, but it requires an ending. And I think this ending is one that may leave an old life behind, shift jobs, move house, whatever this is. But also it's ending the old belief from your past. It feels like you are carrying a lot of responsibility that I don't actually think you have to be carrying at all here. You may be carrying responsibility that is not even yours, maybe generational. So really look at the past here and why you're resisting to invest in what seems to be a beautiful opportunity for wish fulfillment here. Okay, Leo, let me know if this resonates for you in the comment section down below. This is your reading. I'm sending you much love, light, and insight, and I'll see you next time.